Here we are again. You guys can't get enough of me. Today's video, also, my name's Jesse Tyler Ridgway. We're gonna look at how much money did I waste on the Psycho series. This is the cost breakdown video. I'll tell you right now, it was a lot. All my money just down the drain. Basically, you imagine my dad took the money and then just used it all. That's the equivalent of what happened. It might have been better just taking all that money to the casino and just putting it all on black, or just picking the number 10 on the roulette wheel. For those clicking on this video have no idea what I'm talking about, my main channel, McJuggerNuggets, what made me popular, why most people even know me at all, is I had my dad break some of my things and it blew up my channel and became this whole 700 video series. Got me up to 1 billion views, and a lot of it was based on us just destroying crap and yelling at each other. That was it. At least that's what most people say it was. I mean, it was a whole complex, you guys don't care. Let's just get into the money, right? That's why we're here. It's the finance channel. Speaking of money, $5,000 is up for grabs. Guys, just make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Drop some likes on this video and leave some comment love down below. Slow talk, just money. Is there money in? Oh, I'm not supposed to open that. I don't want to show you guys what's in that. My producers are looking at me. They're like, yo, you're not supposed to go in that. I saw it. Just make sure you guys are engaging with the videos, and by the time we hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away $5,000. And hey, if you guys really crush it and we get there uber fast, oh my, there's a dog under this desk. You show him the dog? Show him the dog. Pan down to the dog. Loosen that knob up, Ashley. There is a dog under this thing. He's a money dog. He's sophisticated. Name is Roscoe. He eats cat food. So for those who haven't watched that series, I'm even afraid to say the name of it because we're trying to keep it PG on this channel because we're trying to make some money here. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, right. Speaking of making money, guys, if we really keep crushing it, I might up that giveaway amount. A lot of people have been reaching out, commenting, and honestly, I'm inspired. And you guys have been sharing compelling, tragic stories. I want to help you guys out, not just with advice, but financially, like literally. So keep showing us support, and I might bump up that giveaway amount. But for those who have seen the series, for those who've never seen it, we've destroyed so many things in this series. We destroyed pools, trailers, cars, consoles, equipment, tents, you name it. We probably destroyed it. That's why we had to end the series. We destroyed everything we could possibly destroy that man has created. So this is going to add up. Why I wanted to do a cost breakdown is a lot of people come into my streams, they're like, how much money did the Psycho series cost you? Like, how much money did you put into that? And how much did you get back? And for a while I was like, I don't know if I want to share that. But I'm like, this is important. I want you guys to know how much, if you invest in something, what you can get back. And that's the thing that put me on the map. So we're gonna try our best to do this. Also, Jeffrey probably wanted me to do this just for tax purposes. I should probably know how much I'm putting down for videos more often. But all right, guys, let's jump in. I might gloss over some destructions. It's just a lot to cover. It's 700 videos, but let's just get into this thing and see how much money we wasted on mindless destruction. Try and keep up with me, my friends. Let's start off with our camera. We cannot film a series without one. Also, a cameraman. The camera setup we were using was a Canon 70D with shotgun mic and its very own click, 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 click lens. That whole rig set us back around $1,800, and I believe we actually went through probably 3, maybe 4 of those cameras throughout the series. But let's start from the beginning. It was just that first camera. Locking Corn down is basically like a year's salary, and for Corn that was around $36,000. So we're right around $38,000 in the hole right now going into the Psycho series. We haven't even started yet. Xbox 360s. These were the glory days. That's when Xbox was on its peak. It was one of the best consoles ever made. They were retailing for around $300. Let's take that as an average number. Now, a lot of the Xboxes that we would use in the videos were already broken or refurbished, so we weren't spending that much, but just for the sheer sake of this thing, let's keep it freaking simple and just say they were $300. We got one in the fireplace, one through the back windshield, one into the pool, 4, 5, 6. That was like the most destroyed console, and what's crazy is that everyone was obsessed with the Xbox 360, that people were searching for it. I also just wanted to see a dad break one of them things, and that's why most of these videos went viral and we kept reusing the Xbox 360, is because that was like the bread and butter of the channel. A lot of these things freaking red ring. We had to use the towel trick on these things, so we were like, all right, you know what? Let's just have the dad break it for a video. So let's say we're already at $2,000 just in Xbox 360s. We also had gone through a couple Xbox Ones. The Xbox Ones retailing around $400, so there's probably another grand right there. Not to mention dragging a PS4. We had a PS4 in the gaming room. So we also went through a few PS4s. We also went through Nintendo Wii U's. I think we went through 3 of those. One got grilled, one got freaking wood chipped. Coming up with new verbs over here. Laptops. We wanted to have 3. We liked rule of 3s. We just liked having Jeffrey lost 3 laptops. He let me borrow them. We had 3 laptops in the LAN party for World of Warcraft. There's a few $1,000s right there. Game Boy SP, we had a DS, and some of these were my own personal consoles that I've had many years, so like there's definitely like a emotional, sentimental value attached to some of these too, which I would put a $sign on. Money cannot buy these priceless childhood artifacts, and I think I gave some of those away after the series ended, so y'all might have some of my broken childhood artifacts. I'm jealous. Let me know in the comments if you're one of these people. There's also video games. I mean, video games are one of the most expensive things you could buy. I mean, like Psycho Kid said, it's an expensive hobby. $60 for a game. My dad shredded like 30 of these bad boys. Once again, in 3s. There was the burial of the video games. There was another 20 video games right there. And then there was the wood chipping of the video games. There's another 20 right there. We had a bunch of smaller electronics, lights, lamps. We had a Yeti microphone. So many different random smaller electronics that were part of bigger destructions. So for this whole consumer electronics section of gaming equipment and laptops and stuff, that's $12,000 total. Now how about TVs? Now we're talking bigger electronics. We probably we smashed 1, 2, 3. I mean, we started destroying TVs in vlogs. It wasn't even a Sega video. Like, Sega just like drop kicks a TV, pulls one down off of a freaking TV stand. Some of these are 60-inch televisions. We destroyed so many things. We ran out of ideas of how to destroy them. That's why I had to start using just like a fist or like a leg or a fire poker. Like what? That's like $8,000 in big screen TVs alone. Let's go bigger destructions. We had a car wreck towards the beginning of the series. That thing was like 5 G's. Thanksgiving dinner, all that food, $1,000 wasted, pies, turkeys, all the things. We had Christmas, burning multiple Christmas trees. We had burned a Christmas tree for the final video, but we were burning Christmas trees just for rehearsal. We had a fake iPad, it was like $500. We had a play button. Now a play button, you can't even assign a dollar amount to. That is an award. We also destroyed my dad's trophies. It was award for award. I mean, what? I'd say that's like $10,000 worth because it takes so long. I mean, how many baseball championships are you gonna win now? Especially for my dad's age. Dude's got carpal tunnel. Like, I think he'd throw his arm, like his arm would come off when he threw the ball with it. You can't get those back. I can't get my original 100K award back. It's gone. The LAN party, I mean, that was 3 laptops, one fell swoop, just. And those bottles of Mountain Dew are not cheap. Eagles Landing, once again, priceless. I mean, I wish I still had Eagles Landing. That tent, I mean, it just got eviscerated. There was also so much stuff in the tent. So these were like compound destructions. I mean, it was like math. It was like complex math equations happening in some of these destructions. There's another DSLR camera. There's a grand right there. We had a $20 cop costume from Amazon. I definitely spared no expense there. I mean, the real authentic ones were way too expensive, so totally worth it just to go the super cheap route. Definitely looked very authentic. My dirt-filled underwear was like $10. We also, Corn and I did a VidCon trip in 2015. That was probably $3,000 or $4,000 right there. Flights to LA, food, accommodations. I even went to E3 in the series. That was another $3,000, $4,000. Now these things weren't integral to the Psycho series, but they did happen within it, so I'll still factor that in. My dad's grill.
You know it's a 3 burner, not a 4.
We had a couch, a Halo helmet. My brother had burned those things. I'm gonna keep on the safe side because I might not even be able to show some of these things. I'm just afraid of this channel getting dinged because that's why I made this channel. We could get into a later video about why this channel exists and the finance side of that. We had a glass door. The whole, the gaming room construction, the construction series probably cost $6,000 right there and was built to be demolished. And so there goes all that money. All that value just disintegrated. Destroyed a motorcycle. We bought way more paint than we should have for that gaming room, or maybe it was just the right amount. Also, sugar glass was not cheap. I bought a 6-pack of sugar glass bottles, $100. My dad's security system was probably like $1,000, and then the big black gate in the driveway was around $13,000. The gate never got destroyed. It was literally just for my dad's character to make it seem like a prison and was gonna block me and other people out. It was just a plot device. $13,000, boom, gone. My parents' relationship got destroyed. That's priceless. Car window in that one, TV, up to another $1,000. We lost a PC too, my mom's old PC. We had a lot of old files on that I had to say goodbye to. A lot of sacrifices made for the Psycho series. We're into the 6 figures now, guys. I hope you've been keeping track on your notepads. Then we had 30 grand in cash, which is 30 grand in cash, which I had to take out. So there technically goes another $30,000. I still have no idea what happened to that money. Fixing Aunt Jackie's house, that was another process. That probably cost a few $1,000s right there. All the meals, so like the construction team for the first round was hitting up Chick-fil-A. Second round at Aunt Jackie's, we were hitting up Applebee's almost every single night, let alone just all the dinners with Juliet throughout the whole Psycho series. And these were like, this is some prime rib type stuff. We're talking $100, $200 dinners. That's like sometimes 3 times in a weekend each night. That's throughout the whole series. That's $10,000 right there. Girlfriends cost money. And all the dinners. One of my first contracts with my parents to be in the series was I would take them out to eat. I think it was for every like 2 Psycho videos, I'd give them a really nice fancy dinner. There's probably another $1,000 to $2,000 because they would order drinks as well. And they upcharge you for the drinks every restaurant you go to. Fan mail was priceless. We had the April Fool's prank. All that food that we wasted became a big fight. Also, the mice weren't cheap. I had to buy mice. Don't ask me where they are now. I think we left them in the house. I think the cat might have ate them. This is a circle of life. Then came the farming series. I shelled out $6,000 for the farming series. I wanted to support the farm for letting us shoot there for a while. Uncle Chris was involved in that. Included in that was Warrior's truck, some dude I met that day. I mean, that was probably like $6,000 truck right there. Just boom, and just one random video. Another thousands of dollars because we did so many console giveaways. There's one for my birthday. I think there was one for my birthday again, or Christmas. There was one after I quit the farming job. I mean, that's a lot of consoles, it's a lot of cash. Then we had some of the bigger destructions. The pool, the trailer. The pool was around $30,000. It was not for destroying the old pool, but the deal was I promised my parents a new pool, which you can see here is the in-ground pool. It's $30,000. I think a little bit more, but I put in that amount. Uncle Larry's trailers around $12,000, $14,000 range. And then to finish the series was a trip to Switzerland for 6 people. So all those flights overseas. European flights are expensive. Accommodations in Europe are expensive. That was another probably around $6,000 right there. We also had to get a lot of trains from Germany to Zurich. It was all over. It was craziness. And there was also Juliet's song Battle Cry, which we paid to get produced, as well as we flew and took a long week-long trip to Nashville to get that thing produced, which once again, those dinners added up, guys. So doing some simple math real quick. The grand total for the entire Psycho series of cash just down the drain is $281,000, guys. Was it worth it? If I could have that in a big pile of cash right now, would I take it? That all depends. And how much money did the Psycho series bring in? Sorry, am I boring you, Roscoe? So to do this math, we're gonna take the ad revenue that it made, subtract that by the amount I invested in. So the Psycho series in total, now it's hard to say the exact dollar amount the Psycho series made because technically it's still earning dollars today. But from the time when the series roughly started to roughly when the series ended in that time frame, the Psycho series made $844,000. So let's do some simple math. $844,000 subtracting $281,000 that we had put down leaves us with a profit of $563,000, which is, oh wait, there's taxes. So cut kind of like 30, 40, 50% of that. Let's say around $350,000 to $400,000. Let's say $400,000. So I made 400 grand from that investment of $281,000. So I almost doubled my money in 4 years' time. It's not bad. I have my battle wounds, but to be honest, of course it was all worth it. Because it wasn't just that money that I got back. There were so many brand deals, and most importantly though, it helped me cultivate this audience. It allowed me to connect with you guys, and we're with each other for life. So that's worth its weight in gold. So putting that money up, I would do 100 times over. It just showed, actually, let's talk on the comfy chair. Let's debrief, shall we? Oh, that's a lot of cash. Like I was saying, guys, I wouldn't trade it all for the world. I would give away all my money if it meant I could ensure that I'm with you guys forever. Because you guys have followed me on to subsequent series, you guys have bought the graphic novel, you've subscribed to this channel, you've tuned into the live streams, you've donated money. You guys have been incredible. So it wasn't just that profit made in that time. Those videos are earning views to this day and are still earning money, so those numbers are a lot higher. For fans of the series, I hope you enjoyed this look back at just the financial aspects of it. Definitely looking at it from a business and just completely different standpoint. And most importantly, understand that $281,000 budget, you could say, for the series was not made up before I shot it. It was not like most movies or TV shows where they're like, okay, we're having $1 million budget and that's to tell this story. No, it was something that grew over time. So it only really started with a $0 investment. We destroyed my Xbox 360, which was already broken. I put no money down and only got returned back. When we destroyed the big screen television, it was an already broken television that we made to look like it worked. And we did that with a lot of things. The car that you see destroyed in that car wreck video, I only paid $600 for from a friend. Say like Warrior's truck, for example. He let me do that for free. So a lot of these big destructions or things that we used and improvised throughout the series, believe it or not, were not initial investments and were never even in my mind. Because honestly, if I had set forth this whole budget, if I had known that all these videos were going to cost that much money, I would have said it was not possible because I didn't have that money. I would have never tried anything if I thought of too much big picture and I had just, you know what, let me try and make do with what resources I have. And that's the takeaway I want you to get from this. Is not, look at me, I spent this much money and made this much money. It's, I started with a broken Xbox and thought, how could I make something out of this? Or my friend has a truck he's getting rid of. What if I just offered him a little bit of cash for it? He's getting rid of it anyway. And what if we made something good out of it? Basically, I was recycling. I thought maybe with this damaged goods, I can play characters that were damaged goods and help other people that are damaged goods, and we can all through this process heal and become better. So I want you guys to look at the things you have in your life. What can you do? What can you get creative about? We talk a lot about money on this channel, and I don't want you to think that you need it to get it. It definitely helps. But you can get creative with things and with people around you. If you notice, I wasn't paying cast members. I was using family and friends. I was not offering them money. If anything, I was offering them maybe food or just a good time. So look at those people you have in your life. Who is down? Who just wants to be a part of the thing? And start making stuff together. You don't need to pay them anything. And if you have people that are demanding money from you, you can find some people that are interested in this just on passion alone. See what you can do creatively with the resources you have. And then like us, once you start getting some validation as we saw the views start to go up, we said, all right, now we can invest a little bit more into this because we know we're going to get a return. Guys, I hope this helped you out. And you can start to apply this to your own productions or your own ideas or just even in anything in life. Because a lot of these financial principles apply to just about everything. Don't spend money you don't have, guys. Don't think of ideas outside of your budget. A lot of what I've written is based on what I have around me. And I hope you guys can get practical. Drop some love in the comments below if you would like to see a cost breakdown on other things I've made or just on other things other YouTubers are made or just some financial aspects to really anything. Let's do more cost breakdowns if this is something you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to enter in for the 5K giveaway. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.